What's going on? So we're at Horsepower Gym today. So basically this is my uncle's gym, Horsepower. It's in Peterborough, very good gym, very good equipment, good vibes, good people in there. So if you want to try out a good gym, if you're based in Peterborough as well, definitely come down here. It's like $6.50 day session. Definitely worth the go. But yeah, my uncle looks after me a lot, does me a lot of favors. So he sorted me some keys, so I'm doing a couple hours here and there helping him out, covering the reception. Today I worked 10 till 9, so closed up at 9, but planning on training after work today, so that I could really focus on like getting some content and getting a good session in. I'm quite lucky with the fact that I've got a key for here, so I can train here when nobody's here. Getting the session, there's no one about, so I can really focus, put on whatever like music I fancy, and also use the sunbed. So I've just hopped on the sunbed. I've done 12 minutes on the sunbed, so I'm a little bit roasting hot right now. I look a little, I don't really look tan yet, but we're getting there slowly. But yeah, tanning, using sunbeds isn't that good for you, but neither is being really pale, especially when I'm wearing like stringer vests, strutting around the gym with my pasty white body out. I think people appreciate a little bit of colour to me. Well, I do at least. But yeah, so I banged out some sunbed. I need to get warmed up, so I've done some foam rolling just to like massage out my back, because I've been sat down all day and my lats are super tight, all in here. So I've been massaging into there, little roll about on the foam roller. And then what we'll also do, oh that's sore there. What we'll do, so I learned a technique from a guy called Kuba, I think his name is, Cillian, something like that, basically online. And it's essentially to warm up for any upper body day. You grab like a cable, he uses a cuff, but I don't have a cuff, so I just use a single cable handle, or just without anything attachment on it. Without any attachment on it. Lean over, grab it, pull down like this, squeeze, tense your lats. It warms up all through here, warms up my shoulder. Then I do cable, like external rotations like this, and then I grab a cable and I also go like this, just with like no weight. I'm not sure, just external rotation is what I'm gonna call it. I don't know what the specific name is, but it seems to work if I do this every day, because I'm getting a bit crippled now in my old age of 25. If I do this every day, it like keeps me warm and gets me like prepared. I like to be as warmed and like pumped up as possible before I go for like a heavy set, because when you go for that heavy set, if you haven't warmed up properly, like shoulders, joints just don't feel right. Usually it's because you're not warmed up enough. So like if you do a little bit more, get yourself hot, even if you're walking on the treadmill for 10 minutes, just get that body temperature up, and then do something to like get some blood flow into all these surrounding muscles. When you finally go into like heavy pressing movements, anything like that, heavy pulls, it just makes it so much more effective. I don't know the science behind it, but it works amazingly well for me, and my crippled shoulders can finally lift something. Pre-workout choice, it doesn't really matter because they're all kind of the same. Obviously some are like have slightly different ingredients. If you buy a really cheap one, you're going to get rubbish results. If you buy a super expensive one, it's not going to be any better than one that you paid like a regular price for. So it might have like an extra ingredient, but in the grand scheme of things, is it going to make a huge difference? Probably not. Get a quick ab shot. Jeez. Big up Duncan, Dexter, we call him Duncan. Happy birthday, Duncan. He turned 23 today, I think. Come down, he had a session here. He's been killing it, he's been training with me for like 2 months time. And yeah, he's got freakishly strong triceps, as he likes to post online. But yeah, happy birthday, Duncan, anyway. Right, I'm gonna go through, show you the warm-up, show you a couple little bits, and we'll get cracking. We've also found a hook, not a hook, a cuff. So I'm going to do it a little differently today. I'm going to do it the proper way I was supposed to. But if you haven't got a cuff, you can just use the cable on its own or like a little handle, and it works well. You hand in, make like a fist, and then you want to turn sideways onwards, let your elbow come higher, stretch your arm out in front of you, sort of twist your torso, and then squeeze down, come high. Come higher, and then you come across, you squeeze down. As you come here, squeeze your lat as hard as possible. You'll feel it, and then slowly back up. You stand a bit further away, you get a bit more of a stretch, and you want to kind of twist your body into it. But as you pull down, keep your elbow close to your side, and then breathe out, squeeze, and then let the stretch. Do about 1 or 2 sets of about 8 to 10 reps, just nice and slow, getting a good squeeze, you should feel a bit of a pump. Obviously twist at the top, as you come down squeeze, but then lean into it, squeeze your elbow down, you'll feel your lat contract. But this will get you fired up, ready to train. Then the exact same, get yourself locked in, put the cuffs on, and do the other side. Record this. Okay, so now we've done that, my lats are feeling a bit pumped up, feeling more warm, a bit looser. We're going to go into a external rotation. We're just going to stick with these 2 on this day. I'm not going to do the other one because my shoulder feels a bit funky. Sometimes it makes it worse. So I'm going to come across like this. Once again, hook, but you can use just the cable again on its own with no attachment, or you can use a D handle grip, whatever you want to use. But stand side on, let it stretch in front of you, and then externally rotate. Squeeze, slowly come back, nice and slow, so you're just squeezing all the muscles. Elbows locked at the side, but it's just your wrist moving, and your shoulders slightly going outwards. I'm going to go into a pec fly. So before I go into any like heavy pressing movements, once my shoulders are warmed up, I'll do a pec fly, probably about 3 sets, usually around 12 to 15 reps. This will just drive some like blood into the muscle, get me extra warmed up, and then the pressing movement I do afterwards, I'll feel stronger on. It will also be more effective. We're going to bring it out into the stretch position. I don't like to stretch too much, I just like to get enough stretch, because when I come back here I lose all tightness, my shoulders feel a bit funny, everything feels a bit wonky. Tense my abs a little bit, get everything firm. If you want to put a foot forward you can, if not just feet together, and then we sort of bring our chest high and then squeeze in, but be sure when you squeeze in you're keeping your shoulders down and back. You don't want to shrug your shoulders to get like an extra. Usually if it looks like this, it's too heavy. So shoulder blades down and back, spread wide, hold the stretch for a second, squeeze. At the top, you want to squeeze your elbows, you want to push your elbows straight, and elbows come together. So what we're doing next, we're gonna do incline dumbbells. I don't know how much I'm gonna get today. I'm just gonna push it. I'm a little bit tired, but we just want to see what we can get. So we've got the big weights here, well the kids weights, and then we go on to the big boy 52.5, etc. I will not be using them today, that's for certain. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can get. I'll record the sets moving up, working into it, and yeah, let's see what we can do. you know it's getting serious if the hat goes on forward. I kind of look like Mickey Mouse. Okay, so we've just done 2 hard sets of incline dumbbells. I wasn't as strong as I wanted to be on the back off set, but I got a good set out of it and I'm happy with that. My hair is so sweaty. Thank God I've got a hat to wear. But what we're gonna go on next is the chest press. This one, you wanna keep it like chest nipple height. Keep it slow and controlled on the way down, explode up, 10 as hard as possible. Pretty straightforward. Next up, what we've got is some incline dumbbell flies. So basically, you're pronated or like that. Like to come out like this, squeeze up, squeeze chest as hard as possible. Straight arm, similar to the cable one. 12 to 15 reps, 3 sets. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Back up, obviously don't count as fast as that. But yeah, we got that. We're gonna do 3 sets, get a good squeeze. Yeah, literally just the same as the cable flies, but with a dumbbell. So. Okay, so me being an idiot, I forgot that today is actually a bit of shoulders as well. Single arm cable side raises and dumbbell side raises as well. And then it's dead stop skull crushers, but instead of doing those today, we'll probably go for just a regular skull crusher, I think. So side raises, very simple. Hold the weight to your side, lift it up, squeeze the shoulder blade. Lots of people overcomplicate it. It doesn't need to be complicated. Just literally do what feels good for you. If you want a little bend in your elbow, it makes you feel a bit more, then do a little bend in your elbow. If you want to do straight arm, whatever, as long as you do what works for you. If you feel it the most a certain way, it's better than doing it some other way that some person has told you just because they think it's the right way, because everyone has their own way of doing it. So it's 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps with 5 partials at the end of each set. We're just gonna bang it out and see what we can get. So try and get a good pump now. Horrendous. Okay, so that felt pretty light. We got about 12, 13 reps, which is good. On the next set, we're probably not going to get as many. Sorry. We'll put it down. Notice when I'm doing this movement, I'm keeping it nice and slow and controlled on the way up, so you get a big stretch on the tricep, explode down. I like to get over the weight and just shove it down like that. Oh, takes it out of you, but this is probably the best way, or this is my preferred way of doing this exercise. It's the safest thing to say. Right, I'm gonna go for another set now. Bang it out. Okay, so we're finished now. I've done my posing, done everything. We had a good session. Arms, chest, everything was feeling pumped up. Shoulders feeling pumped. Hot, sweaty. But yeah, it's been a good one, to be fair. Strength is pretty high considering the state of my diet and stuff at the minute. And yeah, I'd say I'm happy with my progress. A couple of the videos I got today were pretty crazy, and there's only more to come. Obviously, I'll just get better in the next 5 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you can do to support me. I appreciate anything. And yeah, we'll do more to come. So that's a chest, shoulders, tries workout, maybe back and buys next, and then we'll sort out the day in the life when I've got the chance to do a little bit more recording. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Try and stay consistent, and out.